Hi there, welcome to another week of Counter-Strike game and skin market update. This is Skinomics2, and this is the second last update of the year, which covers the 16th to 22nd of December. Just letting everyone know that I am doing a giveaway of a discontinued Virtuous Pro badge on my Discord server. Also, Merry Christmas to those that celebrate it and enjoy the holiday season. Let's dive right into the headlines. Starting off again with the Armory Pass. There is 23 days left to claim the limited edition Deagle Heat-Treated. As we edge closer to that date, the price has risen significantly. Despite this, the Deagle remains to be the only item of the pass that is unprofitable on average, not accounting for the blue gems. All other items have stabilized, with small ROI movements this week. Now, taking a look at the Shanghai Capsules. The Champion Capsules released this week, and is not yet tradable. As with previous majors, all capsules are expected to go on a 75% off sale in the near future. This explains the extremely low ROI on unboxing right now, ranging from an appalling 20% to 46%. Surprisingly, Rare Atom has overtaken Spirit to become the most expensive team sticker, with demand surging from China. Moving on now, Coffeezilla's video talking about Counter-Strike gamba sites has released this week and has buzzed the community. His video is an interesting watch, although it mainly focuses on the beef between CSGO Empire and CSGO Roll, how the owners of both sites have done some questionable things and ruined people's lives. I will not delve into details here, and I firmly believe none of my audiences should be using any of these sites. Talking about the wider impact, Valve has always taken a hardline stance on these websites. Their TOS has ruled interaction with these sites specifically as a bannable offense in 2023. I doubt this video would have any further impacts to the wider skin market. Coffeezilla has promised part 2 of this video series, and I look forward to it. Next, fellow YouTuber Sparkles has just managed to trade up to the new #1 Dragon Lore. It will unlikely ever be beaten, given the limited supply of low float items within the Cobblestone collection that is remaining. The new skin has a float of 4 zeros and 8 ones. It has managed to beat the old #1, which had the special rare float ending with 42069. Valve has released the 2025 service coins this week, in the update on the 19th. Drippy on Twitter has showcased a nice overview of these coins. I personally really like these, and will be grinding towards them in 2025. Also in the update on the 19th was various clipping fixes and animation changes. 2 positive changes happened to the A1 and M9 respectively, which fixed their clipping issues plaguing the models since CSGO. I am using various online sources to showcase these. Please do check out the original posters as credited on screen as well. The most unpopular change which was included as part of this update was the new animation for the AK. The character flips the weapon back and forth whilst wobbling it around. The community was quite outraged at this. In contrast, more popular changes included one to the Galil, which smooths transition when drawing and inspecting. The creator of this comparison, CSGO 500, has done a good job showcasing the differences here. A similar change was also made to the FAMAS, as shown on screen a comparison by CSGO 500 again. Additionally, a debacle ensued after the update when people discovered the rare animation for the Deagle was removed. Fortunately, this was added back one day later on the 20th. The update on the 20th also made the new AK animation much rarer, which people have considered to be a positive change. Next, there have been more updates on the female side of the pro scene. NaVi appears to have transfer listed their entire women team following the recent disbandment of Spirit Women's, Australis Women's, ENCE Women's, and TSM Women's. Although in this case, it appears to be performance motivated, as they have not played too well recently. On the more positive side, Imperial Females is set to become the first women's team to appear in a Tier 1 event, due to the new Valve ranking rules. I think this is a great ordeal, as they may be able to prove themselves at the top level with this chance. Lastly, before we move on, CS2 has set a new concurrent player record count on Monday, reaching a peak of 1.74 million, which is a mere 78,000 from CSGO's peak. Finally, let's move on to our weekly craft idea. people have discovered that the Perfect World paper stickers scrape down to 2 small blue dashes. This has enabled a few creative crafts, of which my favourite is placing it over a Skulltologius sticker to create tears. Otherwise, 4 of them can be combined to make a crosshair symbol, which is also pretty cool. Following on from the long list of news this week, the skin market has bounced back with a 1.97% gain in the Skinomics 2 index, which contains a list of weapons I use to represent the market. I think the market will do well into the festive season as people look to splurge money. Next, the eSport Fire Index, which contains a list of 300 high-valued liquid items, paints a similar picture. Additionally, I want to make a note here that the All Items Index has been very unreliable as of late, as some higher valued items that are rarely listed have been able to impact the index dramatically. Moving on to the value of trade and trade volume. On buff, we have seen stability over the past week. We are seeing a weekly cycle of peaks and troughs ranging about 10% recently. CS Float broadly looks stable as well, noting the more volatile nature of CS Float transaction data. Thanks again to iTrade.gg for providing this data. I have also included an affiliate link in the pinned comment for some free stickers, although I do want to clarify that this is not a sponsorship. Now, let's break the skin market movements down into categories. Starting off with knives and gloves, we have seen some good recovery here since last week's losses. This trend extends towards higher tiered weapon skins, which have also done well. Asian skins have been a detractor, although only to a minor degree. Number K was hit the hardest out of the bunch. Last but not least, we saw affordable weapon skins gaining significantly this week, which is great news for the overall market health. Moving on, according to CS2 Case Tracker, the case unboxing numbers have slowly crept back up to 3.3 million this week as people transition their focus away from the Shanghai major capsules. However, as the overall numbers still remain low compared to the past, non-active case prices have enjoyed mixed results this week. The worst outcome is seen for active cases, which have all remained still or declined, albeit with a relatively minor degree of drop. Let's now take a glimpse at this week's biggest winners and losers. The winners this week have been quite diverse, top 2 of which come from players in the Shanghai Major, Cello and Heavy God. Although traded in low volumes, they have been gaining popularity. In third place we have a red 1G Graffiti, which gained for no reasons. The losers on the other hand have come from FaZe after their loss in the major finals. This is to be expected. On to the top trades of the week. On buff, the first place is the number 5 float Hedge Maze. The second place is a field tested case hardened with 4 Titan Hollows. And in third place, we have a tier 1.5 pair of Crimson Kimonos. On CS Float, we also have a pair of Hedge Mazes in the top 3. Apart from that, we have a Doppler Butterfly and a Wild Lotus with 4 2014 Cologne Dignituses. So now we go forward to game news. Apart from what was covered in the headlines, this week's 2 updates also included a new performance option for Intel CPUs with performance cores. 3 Clips Phillips delved into detail on this. The changes appear to be quite positive. Moving on to the pro scene, we are still in the end of year break for the pro scene. The next major tournament will be held on the 24th of January. Other than that, we have a slew of team changes this week. Regon departed Big, and Big has also benched Searson. FlyQuest benched Alistair, apparently now open to an international AWPA. Monazi will likely stay at G2 following Falcon rumours. Arasdos left Saw, while Saw also extended Story's contract until 2027. Paravision benched Alpha. And lastly, Nouns announced the departure of CJ. Reminder to join my Discord to participate in the giveaway. I am also open to skin donations. Please like, share and subscribe. On that bombshell, that was all for this video. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.